It's been 3 years since a thuggish military coup derailed prospects for democracy, unity, and self-determination in Burma. The military, or Tatmadaw, has engaged in a ruthless, systematic war against the people of Burma. This has displaced roughly 2.5 million people. Last year alone, it claimed 15,000 lives. And of course, the junta has placed tens of thousands of innocent people behind bars for opposing the military regime. Right now, nearly 2,000 members of the National League for Democracy, Burma's leading pro-democracy party, are being unjustly held as political prisoners, as are many others from all corners of Burma's society and its myriad ethnic groups. Undoubtedly, the most well-known political prisoner is my friend Aung San Suu Kyi. For the longtime leader of Burma's pro-democracy movement and for the hopes she represents, I can only imagine the 3 years of pain, suffering, and frustration. I would hope my colleagues would join me on this 3rd anniversary of the coup in calling for the unconditional release of all political prisoners in Burma. In the face of sustained repression and brutal violence, the people of Burma continue to resist. Working together, increasingly across ethnic and religious lines, they continue to defy the heavy fist of the junta. In recent months, forces resisting the Tatmadaw have conducted promising counteroffensives and drawn significant defections from the ranks of the pro-junta military. They are determined to establish a new democratic Burma committed to coexistence, justice, and the rule of law. As I've said repeatedly, the world must encourage and support their efforts. The United States must urge more of our allies and partners to join in applying maximum pressure to the ruling junta, to state-owned enterprises like the Moji, and to their enablers abroad. There's also more the Biden administration can do to help the people of Burma. For one, it's past time to implement the bipartisan Burma Act and deploy its new authorities and resources to engage and provide non-lethal assistance to those struggling to resist the junta, including ethnic groups and organizations on the front lines of this terrible conflict. The conflict in Burma is not just about freedom or justice. It's also been a boon to China and Russia. Both of our adversaries have armed the Tatmadaw with a healthy profit and growing influence. Beijing has its eyes on critical infrastructure projects it sees as expanding its strategic reach into the Indian Ocean. Foremost among these is a $7 billion deepwater port in Rakhine State. I would encourage my colleagues to look at the map and consider just where this complicated country of more than 50 million people sits. Geography may not exactly be destiny, but it certainly matters. The outcome of the conflict will matter in the geostrategic competition unfolding all across Asia. Throughout my career, I've been proud to be a voice for my friend Aung San Suu Kyi and for her fellow democracy advocates in Burma. I've been proud to celebrate their remarkable progress and to call attention to their setbacks and ongoing struggle. And the American people should be proud that so many are willing to risk so much to follow their example of self-government. As the people of Burma begin to turn the tide of the conflict, I'll continue to stand with them against the Tatmadaw thugs who seek to snuff out the bright light of their future. I hope my colleagues, the administration, and America's friends in the region and democratic countries around the world will do the same.